Good afternoon, folks, and welcome to the NR2003 Boner Cup Series. We've traveled cross-country from Daytona Beach to the California mountains. This is the Amazon 400 at Auto Club Speedway. Last week's Daytona 500 saw an upset win as noted road course ace Shane Van Gisbergen took the win at the famed Superspeedway. The question that I'm posing to my colleagues Sanok and Dusk here are, can he keep up the momentum on ovals?
Well, yeah, last week was very exciting at Daytona. Nobody could have seen Shane Van Gisbergen win his first start of the series. I mean, he is technically a rookie.
Well, SVG is looking to back up his oval performance here at Auto Club. Honestly, of the ovals that are not drafting tracks, might be one of the ones that you can adapt to the most. The big tracks of this series do have a bit of drafting to them, so maybe SVG can adapt to that at places like here, Michigan, and Indianapolis.
It's time to look up at the pole. I'd like to take a look at the pole sitter for this race, Ty Gibbs. Quite a surprise for him to be here, but it's not the first time he's had a pole position at Auto Club. Back in 2022 in the Xfinity Series, he did get the pole for that race, but he came second. And he's only had one start in a Cup car, finishing down in 16th. So the question for today is, can he keep that position?
No.
When you combine the names of the two front row starters today, Ty Gibbs and Austin Dillon, you get Ty Dillon. He's going to win this race. And we all know it. We're all anticipating it. We all believe in Ty Dillon today.
And finally, we got Casey Atwood, who DNQ'd last weekend at Daytona in a photo finish with Timmy Hill. And he is proud to announce that Ram is coming back to NASCAR.
Alright, well, it's time to send it down to the Blue Chew Droner to take a look at today's starting grid. As we just saw, our front row is Ty Gibbs, the number 54, and Austin Dillon in the number 3. Row 2 is Brian Vickers and AJ Allmendinger. Row 3, Marcus Ambrose, who has had a bit of a history in the state of California. Next to him, Michael McDowell. Then we've got Eric Jones and Elliott Sadler. And in row 5, we have Eric Almirola and Trackhouse's Daniel Suarez.
Up next, we have David Reagan in the Colgate car, who drove his own hauler to this race, followed by Harrison Burton in the backseater. Then we have Trevor Bayne honoring the Slaw Dog next to Casey Mears in the Lumar machine. Then Carson Hocevar in the number 77 Premier Securities Chevrolet, and Sam Horn Jr. in the Pennzoil 22. Travis Kafapel rocking no sponsor today next to John Hunter Nemechek. Then Danica Patrick at the Bed Bath & Beyond car next to Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who's Castrol edging.
Next up, we got Corey LaJoy in the Beefaroo machine. Hopefully he does not have a lot of beef today. And Noah Gregson in that Real American Beer car. Behind that, it's Justin Haley in the Chili's machine and David Shermy in the McDonald's machine. Behind that, we got Casey Atwood telling you that Ram is coming back to NASCAR next to our favorite driver, Matt Benedetto. And behind that, it's last week's winner, Shane Van Gisbergen, next to Cole Witt. Next up, it's Todd Gilliland, the Pickle Father, next to Reed Sorensen in that DHL machine.
And outside of the top 30 for today's race, we've got Landon Castle in that beautiful AI-generated car, and Josh Wise looking to send it to the moon in the Dogecoin 98. Scott Wimmer in the number 4, and Justin Allgaier in a Grape Brand 48. Moving on to the Rick Ware 52 for Josh Balicki, and Greg Goulding in the Panini number 83. It's Regan Smith, who had a good result last week in the 95, and Garrett Smithley in the 53 Mighty Firebreaker Ford. Keeping up with the Rick Ware cars, it's JJ Yaley in the 15, and then BJ McLeod in the number 78.
Rounding out the field, we have Michael Winnett, who did not get any crackers on the way to this race. Ty Dillon, who's definitely going to win, and in the back, it is Ryan Preece in the 47 Hep car.
And that will do it for the starting grid. We will send you through to the command. And here to give the command at Auto Club, it is the real and definitely not a robot, Kevin Harvick.
Hello, boners. It's me, real Kevin Harvick here. Drivers, start your engines.
Alright, that was a fantastic command once again. How are we feeling here in Auto Club?
I think it's going to be calmer than a Daytona. We've got a long race ahead of us. Talked in the pre-race about Ty Gibbs maybe wanting to make a move, so definitely the leader will be one to watch.
Yeah, Ty Gibbs is a rookie this season, as is a lot of people, actually. So, definitely excited to see what they can do.
This is the track where, on these restarts, you can really fan out and use the entire track, so we'll see if anyone takes it 3, maybe even 4 wide on the initial start.
Through the restart zone, and we are underway here at Auto Club. Very equal launch, I think, but Ty Gibbs is slightly further ahead.
You see that
like
6 in the
Bane.
background took the low line.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, there he goes.
already
Pretty wide
pretty
down
wide.
there.
Maybe looking to
Austin
go forward
Dillon.
if you're careful.
He is not leaving here.
Yeah, this is
Dillon,
a
he looks
multi-groove
kinda
race
clear.
track. Yeah, he is
Clears
clear.
for first.
Easily.
And they're like 4 wide for 5th back there.
Maybe even 5.
We're
I
also
think they're
real
settling
close to
here.
third here. Got Allmendinger, Vickers, Elliott Sadler just behind.
Yeah, see, Brian Vickers had a solid run last week at Daytona. Maybe he can do it again. Cars
Bit
moving
of
out
movement
in the back.
there.
Yeah. But in the front,
think
it's
Vickers-
still sort of settled out.
Vickers is really putting pressure on Ty Gibbs, though. Elliott
that's
Sadler
right.
got way out of the groove, and he's fallen to AJ Allmendinger and the car there. Is that Eric Jones, maybe?
That is
Yellow
Eric
car.
Jones. Also, the 2 legacy teammates as well.
Number 1 Ambrose getting through the field here.
Yeah, throwing a bit of a
Got
slider.
Suarez and I think Reagan right behind them, yeah.
Yeah, we have David Reagan over here. Look at Harrison Burton as well.
Harrison Burton, he has won here before in the Xfinity Series. He knows how to get around.
Yeah, in that backseater, and he's taking a back seat for the top 10.
Yeah.
Trevor Bain trying
Pressure
to make a
though
move
from
as well.
Bain. He's going low. Hard to tell what
someone's
lane
in the wall
works
back
out at
there.
the moment.
Oh,
There's a car in the wall through 1 and 2.
yeah,
They're
there is a
really
car
slow.
A lot of bunched up cars. De Benedetto
Danica.
going slow.
Danica Patrick.
Yeah, Danica, I think, got hard in the wall in 1 and 2 and just slowed down that whole group of cars. Matt Benedetto, Ty Dillon, Josh Wise among
It
them.
is
That's
very easy to do that here, as this is obviously a multi-groove racetrack. So you want to run the outside when you can.
Also, if you notice from the start, the back row there of Ty Dillon and Ryan Preece have been making their way through the field together. Gotten past a few cars now.
Yeah.
They started-
See here the other RFK car as well. Not having as good of a run as his 2 teammates.
That is unfortunate for Ricky Staghouse.
Yeah, I wonder if he has an issue in that number 17. If Matt Benedetto wants to go for a move. We're
Number
still
32.
not settled out. Yeah.
Especially at the back of the pack here, yeah, I think there's a bit of distance at the front, but these guys are fighting wide open right now. As you see, that was Gisbergen.
Yeah, technically first oval start at Auto Club. The first start period. But he is...
He's fallen behind that 40. Landon Castle now is going to
He's
go
driving.
to the them. Actually, Castle
Up
just
way up
slid
the track.
way up there.
Oh, so is Elliott Sadler up in the front.
A lot of
Gonna be
cars
fast.
finding some trouble early. Tire wear is
Sadler
another
was
thing.
on
We
like
didn't really
earlier.
talk about it.
He's dropped a lot of spots.
Yeah, maybe not as much speed in the long run here for Elliott Sadler. Here the 2 Spire teammates as well.
Sadler, though, taking it 3 wide out of 2.
Yeah, he's trying to fight this back. Sam Hornish Jr. also may be going for a move.
Ford's not looking too bad at the start of this race.
Yeah, there's a lot of Fords up here.
Actually, saying that, I think the first Ford is in 8th. The rest of the top of the field. Actually, I think Brian Vickers is driving a Ford, so Brian Vickers would take the top spot.
And behind the leader, we got the 2 Joe Gibbs teammates of Eric Jones and Ty Gibbs.
Eric Jones, I think Jones might have a bit more speed in that car. You saw him taking a look at Ty Gibbs before. Just, it's not the easiest to pass at these big open tracks.
Yeah, Eric
very,
Jones has driven at Auto Club before in that 20 car, so definitely knows what he's doing.
So is Austin Dillon in the 3.
Yeah, Austin Dillon got a pole here once through interesting circumstances.
Eric Jones looking to try and get up to the 54. Not much in between them. He just needs to get to the side. Almirola also thinking about making a move. He's a part of the Toyota family, but not in the Joe Gibbs camp, so maybe they won't be so friendly in letting him go.
Talk about the Fords. I mean, there's also a ton of Toyotas up here. Both teammates as well. Gibbs moves up the track, and maybe he lets Eric Jones go, but it's also letting Eric Almirola go and Marcus Ambrose.
Both of other cars behind him. Vickers and Suarez might have a chance here too. Suarez actually 3 wide already, Ambrose and Vickers.
Yeah, and pushes him up a little bit.
Gliding up big time.
That might open the door for the RFK cars in the bottom.
Suarez, he almost won this race in 2022, so he knows how to get a good race around here at Auto Club.
Reagan is going to put some pressure on now. Those RFK cars are working well as he actually ducks behind Suarez. Going to leave Bain out to do some work. Looks like he wants to come back down to him. Middle lane looks favorable at the moment.
Gibbs was trying to battle for second again, but couldn't get it from Eric Jones.
He could go for it here, which I think he will.
Austin Dillon, though, holding tight. He probably likes seeing the racing behind him. Less defensive driving for him, although Jones actually a bit of contact with Almirola.
Yeah, that 43 is the car he currently drives in real life, so maybe some friendly rivalry.
Suarez still in the conversation. He's going to go 3 wide to the line. Jones looks good, though. He's clear.
Yeah, but there's
Reagan on the bottom now.
He will make it 3 wide.
Oh, Almirola in the wall. He's still in it. He's out now.
Yeah, that car losing some speed, but he looks fine.
This is going to get past, so is Sadler.
I think he just dropped outside the top 10.
Yeah, definitely not what Almirola wanted. He had a strong start, but could be tires coming into play. The good thing is there's still a lot of race to go.
Yep. Gibbs car is still trying to make a move on Austin Dillon. I do think they're quicker than him. They just need to line up the pass.
They've had a fair amount of shuffling up until now. Coming through 4, I have to say Gibbs looks a lot more aggressive than Dillon, but he's got still about a car length to Austin Dillon.
I don't think he'll make the move here, but maybe on the exit of this corner. Gonna tuck into the draft of the 3 car. I still don't think he's quite close enough to do it, though.
And we've
Well,
seen
being-
if battles start, they turn into 3-4 car battles. And I think Eric Jones and Daniel Suarez are close enough to behind to potentially take advantage if Gibbs takes the fight to Austin Dillon.
And we are mostly
Being
single
in the
file
draft
now,
as well.
actually, but here's Eric Jones making a move, just as I say that.
I was going to say, being in the draft as well is a bit helpful if you're sort of applying super speedway tactics. You can save a bit of fuel, but that might be what Ty Gibbs is planning, and Eric Jones has jumped out a couple of times, so this could just be early race tactics as we're getting closer to the pit stops.
Battles once again between the RFK cars and Brian Vickers. Actually, that is Harrison Byrne.
Slowly making his way up.
Running pretty good in that 21 car. Maybe he's gonna be passed by Bane here. No, he's gonna tuck in. Almost pushing him, in fact.
The 60's kind of in the middle here. He doesn't really have anyone to be with. This guy stuck in the middle of the 2 groups.
Over in the front, we got Eric Jones and Ty Gibbs again. Suarez as well.
Suarez did a big move. Trying to get
Dillon
past
moved
both
down
Gibbs
a
cars
whole
here.
lot.
I don't think he can do it. But that opened up the door for David Reagan to make a move on Ty Gibbs.
Suarez not really anyone to work with. He may as well fight to get up with Dillon.
Well, technically an alliance teammate between RCR and Trackhouse. Get some data from them. Trevor Bane making a move again.
Adler and Hornish side by side as well. Few battles up and down the track. Bane moves down to actually block Hornish. Oh, and Hornish going down to the bottom.
Yeah, that could have been sketchy if he wasn't clear. See Suarez getting passed by Jones. Technically they were teammates at some point. Not today.
Joe Gibbs didn't even want Daniel Suarez back in Boner.
It's okay, I wouldn't want him either.
Mean to
David
Daniel
Reagan
Suarez
here.
and for what?
That gives me maybe looking for a move here. Once again.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Dicey there is Reagan on the back of Suarez. This whole top 5, Reagan definitely the most experienced at this racetrack. And the RFK cars aren't too bad, so I think he's a real contender for the win.
And the field is still pretty close together all the way through. Here Brian Vickers, maybe trying to make a move on Ty Gibbs. We're getting dicey up front.
Despite all this shuffling and all these moves being made, Austin Dillon has led every lap of this race so far.
Yeah, people seem to be
But well,
battling
that
between each
changed.
other. But
Yeah, he's in
Eric
trouble
Jones.
now. Dillon sliding up so much through turn 1 and 2.
And
Nothing
we
he
have
could do
seen the
there.
drivers, if a move is made on them into 1 and 2, they just slide way up the track. If they get out of that preferred groove, they kind of just lose a step, and we've seen drivers lose many positions off of that. But Austin Dillon able to only lose 1, and now in 3rd is Brian Vickers.
And
Well,
behind
Dillon's
that,
lost only 1 position, but you still have to look at the gap as well. That is a distance from Eric Jones there.
and
Gibbs
David
going up
Reagan.
high.
Harrison Burton making a move on him as well.
We spoke about experience earlier. One of the only drivers who might be more experienced than Reagan at this track is Brian Vickers in that 84. Wasn't NASCAR longer than most remember, I feel like. Oh, we got a hitter.
Going to pit.
But we're going to skip the pit stop thanks to Blue Chew. We go back to the battle for the lead.
Dylan's done a good job of making up the space.
Yeah, initially there was a big gap between him and Jones, but he has made it up very quickly. There's a lot of speed in that 3 car.
Or is maybe trying to make a move over here.
Looks like he's going to do it.
Well, these drivers
guys
are
are actually
now.
pitting. Yeah, they seem pretty slow out of turn number 4. They do.
That's the whole field nearabouts. I don't know if anybody has gotten past.
It looks
That's
like it's
everybody.
That's so many cars pitting. It looks like it's a yellow flag. But we're under green.
It is indeed not yellow.
Well, there's Vickers coming out.
Yeah, we'll see if he can actually undercut some people. He has clear track behind and in front of him.
But can he get out of the previous leaders?
It might be close, you know. There's starting to leave.
Brian Vickers, a former pole sitter.
Eric
So,
Jones gets a
definitely in
great
terms
pit
of,
stop.
In terms of one lap speed, Vickers has it, but he's never had the race win.
Is that him up ahead?
Oh, that's dead. There he is.
There he is.
Oh,
Plowing through, but he's not to the lead.
There's one car way ahead of Eric Jones. I think it's a lap car, I guess.
yeah. Brian Vickers is up into second.
Oh,
Actually, it
there's a
looks
yellow.
like yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Eric Jones
And
going to lead him
oh my
barely.
goodness.
Wow.
These guys aren't wanting to slow down. Oh, and that
what is
might
going
be
on
it.
here?
Oh.
Oh, the 34. He's
big
got heavy damage.
to Michael McDowell.
The back left quarter panel there is gone. There is no panel.
David Stremme.
And look at the front of that, David Stremme there.
Ooh.
That's
That
been a
sounds
heavy
too
amount of
hard.
contact.
Eric Jones is scored as the leader. Gonna go see a replay of what happened.
You can run the perfect race.
Denny Hamlin leading the pack on the final lap.
And then, boom.
Oh, Hamlin's hit. Hamlin is out of it.
That's true in racing and life. When debt hits hard, National Debt Relief helps you take control, so you can pay less than you owe in less time than you think. When life wrecks your finances, National Debt Relief helps you get back on track. Visit nationaldebtrelief.com to get started today.
Here, Michael McDowell coming out of his pit stall is 3 wide with Justin Haley and Scott Wimmer. And just kind of merges into them.
Oh!
Here's David Stremme.
Nowhere to go for Stremme.
That was also, I think, Patrick riding the wall as well. Take a look at what she did. You can see the accident right ahead. Danica holding to the top. And no contact. She just sort of tried to avoid the wreck and got in her own mess. But she's still going, so definitely not the worst of that accident.
As we have the McDonald's on board with David Stremme, and what the fuck do you even do there? I mean, there is nothing Stremme could have really done. If you listen to the audio, it looks like he tried to slow down, but just did not have enough time, and that car is completely destroyed, thanks to McDowell coming up the track after the pit stop.
I might shake out some things. Go to a commercial, return, and be going to the restart.
Well, I was shopping for a new car. Which one's me? A cool convertible or an SUV? Too bad I didn't know my credit was whack, cause now I'm driving off the lot in a used subcompact. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Saw their ads on my TV. Thought about going but was too lazy. Now instead of looking fly and rolling fat, my legs are sticking to the vinyl and my posse's getting laughed at. F-R-E-E, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby. Offer applies with enrollment and triple advantage.
The NR2003 Boner Cup Series, brought to you by Golden Corral, because everyone needs a good meal. Alright, and we're back here in the Boner Cup Series at Auto Club. Derek Jones is still the leader over Brian Vickers, and Garrett Smithley benefited from that caution. Being
Bit
in
of
a
a
great
surprise
position.
to be up here.
Well, that Rick Ware machine looking great today.
He was in the mix all of last week at Daytona, trying to keep up with that momentum.
Yeah, through the restart zone, and we are on the way. Brian Vickers gets a great launch on the outside.
It looked like a bit of early movement from Bain and Regan through that restart zone.
And maybe a little bit of
They might
wheel
have
spin
saw
for
the
Eric.
they might have saw the 53 and assumed he was going to be slow because in that Rick Ware car, trying to
Pretty
get
wide
past him.
behind.
Yeah, but he's not that slow. I mean, he will be sent 3 wide by David Reagan.
Reagan's going to come right up as well.
Oh, Harrison Burton leaning a bit on Sam Hornish Jr. Technically on the line as teammate, that Wood Brothers team with Penske.
Look, I think we're 5 wide back there.
Yeah, these restarts are crazy here.
Paul running the unsponsored car. Just wanted to
Cars in
note
the
that.
wall.
Oh, we got some contact.
Wimmer. Oh,
That was Goulding as well.
Great Goulding.
Everyone comes through unscathed for the most part.
Still really close at this top pack. Vickers running away with it, but Suarez is behind, getting some help maybe from Austin Dillon.
Eric Jones just got completely engulfed on that restart. He's already almost outside of the top 10. He is outside the top 10.
Mid-pack here.
Casey
91 Atwood.
Edward.
Hold up that outside lane.
A huge drop there.
Holding up Kafapel and Dillon.
And still 3 wide mostly throughout the field. The front is still a battle between Austin Dillon and Daniel Suarez.
Been very impressed this week with RFK. They've not led a lap, but they have pretty consistently been in this top 5, top 10 area. Just those 2 cars, Stenhouse still behind.
Yeah, if things go their way, I would not be surprised to see 2 RFK cars finish in the top 5 this week.
Suarez going for the lead.
He's at the bottom, but he's not there yet. Drag race to the line. Vickers still has it. Reagan slots in behind him. Bain on the bottom, but won't go 3 wide.
And they move up the track.
Suarez leader.
That Alliance teammate behind him as well, as David Reagan's going to make a move on his teammate, Trevor Bain. AJ Allman
Action
here as
here.
well.
Hometown race for AJ. Not been doing too bad.
Yeah, I think AJ's more excited about next week at Sonoma.
You know what? I suppose that would be closer to his home race, but not too bad when you have 2 races in the same state as Ambrose. Into the wall! Goodness me!
Oh, they're going to collect a few cars.
Oh my god!
There goes most of the back of the field.
All
I
got
don't
there.
admit that.
Yaley,
Holy.
Goulding. SVG in
Oh,
it
the
too.
Daytona winner SVG.
Daniel Suarez will lead us back to the caution.
That was a huge hit there.
I had a bigger one here than at Daytona. So let's go look at a replay. See here, Sam Hornish Jr. kind of misses the corner and hits the wall, and Ambrose just finishing him off.
Have to think what Ambrose was doing there, unless it was like a tire or steering issue. And this is where the whole field just gets into a big hit there. By multiple cars, really.
Ty Gibbs was so competitive early in this race, and this gets caught up in this mess.
We're in car here with Justin Allgaier. You can see he was also in the wall. You can see a really clear shot of the wreck ahead. He had nowhere to go. Just trying to get out of it and straight into the rear of Ty Gibbs and also off of Marcus Ambrose. Heavy, heavy hit, went up into the air. Not the day that Justin Allgaier wanted.
We're on board with Ty Dillon, who I thought had a pretty good shot winning this race. And look at this from Ty Dillon. He is just going to slow down, wait for all this to blow by, get the perfect gap, and then Noah Gragson.
See here, on board with the 42 of Noah Gragson. Had that accident happening and then just nowhere to go.
I mean, it looked like he had somewhere to go. He wasn't completely off of her.
And that's him getting hit by Ty Dillon. Wild ride for Noah Gragson.
Nobody knows what kind of tests a NASCAR driver has to go through.
How's Sue fit?
Perfect.
Carson, how's it feel? Perfect. How's it feel?
Perfect. Every single thing has to be fine-tuned and feel right.
How's it feel?
Perfect. And I mean everything.
How's it feel?
Perfect.
This is the NR2003 Boner Cup Series, brought to you by Sonic. Sonic. Well, we're back here at Auto Club Speedway. That caution has been cleared up. Lap 40 now, coming into lap 41, as the pace car is shortly going to make that hard left. And it's Daniel Suarez leading us off. He's been here before, as has Austin Dillon on the top of him. And just behind them, they're not together, but it's the RFK cars. Through the restart zone they go, and it's a big jump by Austin Dillon. Dillon's going to get him before the line.
We saw Vickers do that on the prior restart, so not too surprising.
Outside might have
But Suarez
slightly
made
more
back up
grip.
inside.
Yep, Suarez making a move.
Regan as well going high. Regan as well is in the conversation for top 10 here. Not quite the lead yet.
Look at this mess back here.
Oh,
All
Regan
over the
got it
place.
on Hunter a bit, I think, there, but nothing
Smithley a
coming.
couple inches from the wall.
Garrett Smithley got the worst of that. He's dropping back spots.
They
Been
were
passed by
wheel to
teammate
wheel for the
Whitney.
lead. Looked like Dillon has it now. No, it's Suarez still. Bain and Reagan going to make a move now. Three wide
Those
down the
RFK
backstretch.
cars. Look at AJ Allmendinger as well. Still up here. Oh, he might make it
No
four
room
wide.
to move.
He's trying.
Reagan
So I don't
is
think he
clear.
quite had, but he might get his pass on the 6 here.
And drop back slightly, but
Nope, he's gonna stay behind him. Whoa, someone way into the
Button.
wall.
Way up. Couple more cars with him.
Lots
Regan,
of cars.
Smith, Josh
Burton, Regan,
Balicki.
and Balicki.
That's going to slow up Jones.
Handily
Scott Wimmer
gone
now.
a lot of the cars, it seems like.
yeah, that outside line just looks really tough to get into.
And now if I were the strategist, at RFK Racing, I would say get behind each other and go to work, because the more time they start fighting each other, the less time they're going to have getting to the lead. Bane already under pressure from Allmendinger now for third.
I don't think Bane will have a choice here in the matter. AJ Allmendinger is next to him, but he's actually losing time. He's going to get passed by Austin Dillon on the outside.
And Elliott Sadler is maybe going to get into it here. He's still about a car distance, if not less. It's going to be Nemechek who's going to get to AJ before Sadler.
Oh, he's just going to be sent 3 wide.
Reagan's still there, though, moving to the bottom.
Yeah,
Nemechek goes into the wall.
Anyway, so Todd Gillen is up here as well. It's another front row motorsports car.
Yeah, the Ford's not bad at all.
Murphy comes
today.
battling. It's gonna be settled before the front struck.
And following in line of his teammate.
Suarez has done an amazing job today, fending off the lead and also getting to it.
Yeah, Suarez also had a shot at Daytona, but didn't work out for him there, but it worked out for his teammate.
Three wide
here.
for fourth.
Vickers, Allmendinger, Dillon. Vickers and AJ, former teammates. Brian Vickers actually using the number that AJ used at Team Red Bull. He's lost it. Now it's just going to be Dillon and Allmendinger through turns 1 and 2.
Whereas the 6 gets second.
And they're both clear of Austin Dillon. They might even have a run on David Reagan.
I was going to say, looks like good momentum that the 16 got down the back stretch. To the bottom now of Reagan.
That inside line does not hold out of the corner.
Yeah, no,
He
nothing
need
he could do
someone
there.
behind them to draft off of. He might lose a spot to Austin Dillon here in a second. Now looks like AJ barely gets that. Here's Elliott Sadler as well.
This is really just a slide job track. You can use the bottom, but you need to go way up high for passes to really stick.
Look at Todd Gillen on the outside as well. Very good run for that front row 38 car. Look at the other RFK car as well. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. finally up here.
Yeah, he's been putting in the work today. We've not seen a lot of him, but good that he's matching the pace of his teammates.
He will lose a spot to Elliott Sadler here, as Austin Dillon may be wanting to make it 3 wide, but not going to be close enough yet.
I'd say Dillon has been the most consistent car of this race. He really doesn't want to lose this one.
Not really having a choice at the minute.
The Pickle Father, a number 38 car.
A late rally for the pickle.
And he's going to put Austin Dillon in a pickle.
He's not there yet, though.
David Reagan trying to fight back on AJ Allmendinger. And
Also,
Bane
actually,
is
really well.
pitting,
Are
so
they
is
pitting?
Suarez from the lead.
Yeah, they're pitting.
that slight short pit. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. also follows his teammate.
Yeah, interesting that all 3 RFK cars don't go at once.
The people pitting before that as well. We got Regan Smith. Let's go back to the front and see if they are pitting up here. Brian Vickers leading
Vickers.
currently. Another lap led.
Got a gap as well on Reagan. But if the leaders are pitting, these guys have to be thinking about doing the same.
Oh, Vickers is staying out long. So is David Reagan. Austin Dillon is pitting.
That's Dillon, Gilliland, Allmendinger, Sadler. All cars
Check
mixed in
as
the
well.
top 10.
Wimmer stays out. Eric Jones.
Torres
Wimmer's
coming out
going to
of
be
the
looking for a good
pits.
point stay, I think.
Jones coming out.
Yeah, Wimmer DNQ'd last week at Daytona, so definitely wants to get into the top 35 in owner's points. But Brian Vickers might be pitting here.
Or
He
not.
doesn't. He's going to run it long. Reagan pits
Reagan
as well.
is. This Reed Sorensen. Danica Patrick
Vickers,
as
I guess,
well.
thinks he's still got some more speed in there.
Eric Jones also staying out long with David Reagan. We'll see if this works
And
out
Scott
for them.
Wimmer.
Coming out here. Look at Todd Gilliland way ahead of Austin Dillon.
He got the jump on him on pit exit. Fair play to that Grillo's Pickles car.
Vickers still not hitting.
That car is running way long.
Yeah, this is the kind of time where you really need to focus on the ticker and see the gaps lap by lap to see how much the cars that have pit are gaining.
I'm not sure if Vickers wants a caution or not. He is going very long.
You'd have to think he
Here.
wouldn't want a caution. I don't think the overcut is going to do him favors.
Taking out another lap.
Well, a lot of cars are going to be a lap down if a caution were to come out now.
Yeah, which would make them be forced to take the wave around, which would make them start in the rear.
Most of the field would be a lap down currently.
There's who might be the leader, David Reagan, as soon as Brian Vickers pits.
So it's on the lead lap, it's Vickers, Eric Jones, Scott Wimmer, and I believe the two BK Racing cars also have stayed out.
It's technically them unlapping themselves on Greg Golding. Daniel Suarez gets the move there.
Looks like 83 is still on the track with how it's looking.
Yeah,
Running
Golden causing
slightly
some trouble
stuck
here.
behind them.
That is a modified if I've ever seen one.
Ring will make the move now, but look at Austin Dillon with a run. Just tucked behind him again. And dives to the inside. But I think Reagan's going to have the preferred line here. Todd Gilliland making a move on Trevor Bayne as well. And these guys still have not pitted.
Yeah, Vickers huge gap even on Jones and Wimmer. Just passed outward there. That was a lapped car.
I cannot see Brian Vickers saving enough gas to make it to the end, so I'm guessing they would pit and just flash, send it out again.
He's still running it. This is really impressive from Vickers if it works out, because he's not losing a ton of time either.
Not Wimmer, he's
Jones
also
and Wimmer.
not losing time
Yeah.
to Eric Jones, which is one of the top contenders. Is up here. Trevor Bayne. They've gained some time back again. There's Scott Wimmer finally pitting. So is Eric Jones.
Eric Jones follows.
Well done, Vickers.
I don't think Brian Vickers has yet.
Vickers still running strong.
They're gonna be about
Oh,
15
Lord.
to go. In fact,
Really
someone
interesting move.
that also I think hasn't pitted is Greg Golding in that 83. But he is just very slow.
Yeah, well, Goulding, I suppose he would have pitted for repairs at the last caution, so it makes sense that he can go longer.
But hey, if Greg Golding got a caution, I think it would benefit him. Even if only temporarily.
Vickers still on his own, running laps at the minute just before the pits.
Just the theoretical leaders.
And Trevor Bain, something we haven't really pointed out today, the paint scheme on him, the Oscar Mayer Slaw Dog car, that of course, the winner of the Weenie 500 at Indianapolis. He's got one race winner on his car. He's looking to win his own race. And at the moment, as soon as Brian Vickers pits, I think he's certainly going to be the #1 guy.
That could be David Reagan.
Yep, I guess I'll take it back.
So seeing Suarez, car in the
Pickle
wall
in the
back
wall.
there.
I think that was Gilliland. Yes, it was.
And that's
Michael
gonna put him in
Annette.
a pickle. Brian Vickers still
Yeah,
out
Vickers-
here.
Still out here.
I
So
mean, if he's
does
lucky,
everyone else have to pit again, or can they make it to the end?
I'm not sure. With how long Brian Vickers has been out here for, I would think they can make it to the end from when they pitted.
I would
am
think
wondering
so as
if-
well.
They think there's gonna be another pit cycle, and Vickers wants to make it to that, but I don't know. I don't know how Vickers is staying out here so long.
He's not even losing like incredible amount of time to the leaders. It's actually there.
He's
he
in there
is.
now.
Finally.
We'll see his pit stop and see if he can maybe overcut the guys behind. I highly doubt it though.
Look, Well, Greg
They
Golden
would
was
just
there,
be
too.
going past about now.
Yeah, but he does technically have a lap on some of them. The Eric Jones and Scott Wimmer here, they're also guys that were in a similar strategy. Wimmer is actually going to make a move on Eric.
Hitchco #4, as Sanok said earlier, didn't make the race last week, but what a bounce back for that team if they can get a good finish here.
Here's clear past Eric. See Brian Vickers coming out of the pits.
And there is the lead pack.
Yeah, I think he might be just about with them. At least a spot
He's
to Reagan
not
and
got the
Suarez.
momentum. Reagan, Suarez, Bain.
He is cutting it
rockets
close to
past.
this
Spun him
bird.
4
Jeez.
wide.
Dylan, Sadler, they've all just barreled straight past him. But it's not a ton of time lost. I think he can easily make it back to the lead.
He is still back with them.
He could have fresher tires than the rest of them if he took tires.
I do wonder if he did. Currently up front is all David Reagan.
Well, there's no pressure though. Suarez there too.
Yeah, Suarez would not
Just
want to be the
not-
weak link at Trackhouse. I think he's way too used to that.
He's not so hurried to make a move. He's just been staying behind and just saying like, hey, I'm here, so you better watch out.
I think
Same can't
David
be said
Reagan
for
knows
Dylan.
that.
He's going to move to the bottom.
Trevor Bain moves up the track. He's going to fall behind Elliott Sadler.
Vickers actually feeling pressure from the 41 there. And the 16 Almendinger.
Allmendinger's going to help Vickers a little bit. Here, Ryan Preece. Actually, for position, he is in the top 10. Just starting from the back.
Yeah, what a drive for him and the Hayek #47.
Very good run from him. Ricky Sinnos Jr. finally in the top 10. The rest of his teammates. Here, the lap car of Travis Quapple. It's actually going to hold up Suarez a bit. Now it's going to help with Austin Dillon.
Dylan actually got close to his quarter panel. Maybe a
Right.
bit hot-headed at the moment. Is the #3.
That was a
He
bit
might get third
sketchy.
and Sadler here, though. I think he is.
Trevor Bain.
The bottom of Sadler through one. Sadler glides up quite a bit, not into the wall as we've seen other drivers do. And not a lot of distance lost either.
Just Reed Sorensen again on Brian Vickers. Gonna barely get to him, but Vickers gonna be on the outside, so he's gonna get a better run.
I think Ulmendinger is going to be the big winner from this.
You know, side by side,
Well,
they're gonna be side drafting each other.
not the biggest winner, but at least he's not behind. He's just to the side.
But it might get him here. Through goes AJ. Duncan and
Big
Austin
move.
or Ricky Santos Jr. as well. Get a run as well on Reed Sorensen and that DHL machine. Here's Austin Dillon again making a move for second.
Those low line moves out of 3 and 4 never seem to work out.
They do work pretty well into 1 and 2. The cars making a move there all day.
Speaking of, Sadler going to the well on Bain. Vickers also looks like he's going to get past. Actually, maybe not. Slots behind.
Fall back slightly. Austin Dillon not letting this go still. Get to the back of Suarez. Give him
He
a
can load up the
friendly
move at
bump,
1 and 2 here. That would be the best idea.
and he
I
will
think that's what he's
try.
going to do.
There's a lap car
Yeah,
in
well,
front
the
of him as well. It's Ray Golding in that modified.
Those laps are narrowing
Suarez holds
down
strong
as
on the
well.
top.
Golding is going to be a big problem because we're lap 70 of 75. I imagine Reagan is going to catch him this lap, if not next. Yeah,
Right
there
there.
we
Does.
go.
The Elliott Sadler also
Might not-
making a move on Austin Dillon. Actually,
Might not be a
Reagan
problem
held
for
up
Reagan, but it's
slightly.
going to be a problem for like Dylan, who's at the top of the minute.
Oh, Suarez seems to be getting a run here. It's
Well, he's
gonna
to the
move
bottom.
low.
Suarez and Dillon are going to be there.
Is it
He's
3
settled
wide?
behind
No,
them.
it's not. But Suarez, he
I don't
does
know
not
if they're
have
gonna get
it.
this. 60 has it on the outside, on the straightaway.
Sadler's going to clear him. Actually, this helps Brian Vickers a ton. He's already back here.
Golding is kind of keeping that top lane from 19. Top lane much preferred on the straightaways.
Are any of those top 3 drivers going to jump down? Suarez will
Golding.
do it. That
Getting
was
out of the
Golding.
way.
Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah.
one way to do it.
Car's already broken. Well, I mean, why not break it some more?
Not going to need that chassis anymore.
The Burger King
Yeah.
not going to be happy with that.
But Reagan has a pretty comfortable gap to Suarez now.
Yeah, this
There you go.
looks like it could just be a clear drive for Reagan to the line.
Yeah, Suarez still has draft
Sadler.
on him, but if anyone makes a move on him, they're just going to slow all of them down.
Sadler giving trouble to Dylan. He gets past. This is now
Yeah, yeah,
Dylan,
that
Vickers,
line is
Ulmendinger,
winning too.
Sorensen. Big fight here.
We saw cars get a lot more aggressive at the end of Daytona last week. We see it again with all these cars so close together.
And here's AJ
Lap
also getting
73
a
now.
run.
3 to go. And Sadler has been the big mover in this top pack. Suarez went way high. He's going to lose the spot to Dylan. Maybe even Vickers.
Not what you want to see from that 99.
Well, it's what David
Alex
Reagan will
Sadler.
want to see.
He started near the front, then he dropped way to the back and clawed his way back to the front.
But now he's
Can
up to
he make the
second
run for the lead?
on the pursuit of David Reagan as they take the white
That's
flag
Casey
here.
His
Atwood
teammate blocked him.
giving trouble.
His teammate
Sorensen
is
in
blocking
the
him a
back.
lot.
We're actually on the white flag. That says 75.
Ray Evernham is going to have a meeting this week.
Dylan. That
Get
is
back here.
a huge blunder.
Reagan clear ahead.
Yeah, and David Reagan through turn 4 is gonna win here at Auto Club. We go back here. Ryan Vickers still gets a top 5.
Reagan drove the hauler all the way to Auto Club, and he's gonna drive his car to victory lane.
What a great run from that Colgate machine.
I mean, what can you say there about Elliott Sadler and his teammate? That's just, it's still second, but what a just absolute failure from the team. There's going to be some strong words about that. Atwood just getting in the way at the end.
I'd love to be a fly at the team meeting at Ray Evernham Motorsports. See David Reagan going for his burnout. We'll be back after a commercial.
Saucy Nugs! Hey you, sir, get in here! I keep telling my team, as my mates and I back home know, it's all about the sauce. Hey guys, have you heard about the new Saucy Nugs?
It's kind of becoming an obsession.
Spicy buffalo for you? I'm not obsessed. Saucy Nugs are serious business. Welcome to Wendy's. How can we help you? Oh yeah, nice.
He's got a point. These are really good.
So, after an incredible race at Auto Club, David Reagan pick up the win. Very good race for that RFK team as a whole. Every car got a top 10. Behind him, it's Elliott Sadler. Also a pretty good run for having problems early on. And Austin Dillon led the most laps in this race, so definitely will be disappointed with that. Daniel Suarez also will be disappointed as he was the leader for a lot of it. And then Brian Vickers, after a late pit stop, still finishes in the top 5.
It's a decent result for AJ Allmendinger. Started 4th to take home SIG, not too bad for him. Reed Sorensen took 7th place, and behind him Trevor Bain and Ricky Stenhouse, the 2 RFK teammates. But really have to applaud Ryan Preece, way at the back, 43rd. Drove it all the way up to 10th. A great effort from that Hayek team.
Behind them, Todd Gilland in the pickle car, and his teammate John Hunter Nemechek finished 11th and 12th. Michael Annette in a relatively bad car finishes 13th. Good drive for Annette. Matt DiBenedetto, same situation, has a good drive up to 14th. And Danica Patrick, after hitting it into the wall for an extended period of time twice, somehow finishes 15th.
Going back to 17th, Harrison Byrne was in the top 10 for a lot of this race, but nothing to show for it, sadly. But he'll be disappointed with that.
And for a car that flipped, it's not the worst result. Noah Gregson is not last, he is just 34th. So, I mean, you know, the car's been up and over, but all in all, not a bad result.
I got 2 drivers to talk about. 2 ties. One of them started on pole and ends up DNFing from this race in 32nd. Ty Gibbs, just an unfortunate break for him. And it was a really unfortunate break for Ty Dillon, who avoided that crash. And then Noah Gregson, the bum he is, came back in to just take him out of this race. Ty Dillon deserved a lot better out of this one.
Fortunately, that does mean that you were lying when you said he was going to win earlier. Very disappointing. But not as disappointing as Michael McDowell, who hurt himself on pit exit, and now he's tonight's biggest loser. But that will do it for this race here at Auto Club. Next weekend, we're going to turn right at the Twists at Sonoma to continue this West Coast swing. So that will be very exciting. We see you next week.